The hate for the Tennessee Titans is real, and I will no longer sit on the sidelines without having to say something about it. What's up, y'all? This is Micah McCamey. Welcome back to the Titans Rundown. I am your host, and today I'm doing something that I usually don't do, unless it's like breaking news with like DeAndre Hopkins or something. I don't usually record Titans videos outside of my podcast. So let's go ahead and talk about this, okay? Why the heck are people just absolutely hating on the Titans now? Like, I don't understand it. And why are people hating on D Hop? Okay? Because, like, here is the thing. I'm going to address one of the biggest things that people have wrong with us right now. Um, they don't like our quarterback room, which is fair enough. But they try and act like that Will Levis or Malik Willis could take the job this year. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Not even in the slightest bit. Ryan Tannehill is the obvious starter for next year. Okay, I don't know why so many people are looking over that. Okay, because like he has surpassed both of them in training camp. No matter what those people on the internet who absolutely have this random obsession with Malik want to tell you. All right? So, like, no, don't believe that Tannehill is going to get benched this year. Second off, that we don't have the supporting cast around him. I mean, have they seen our weapons? Right? Now we have DeAndre Hopkins, we have Derrick Henry, we have Treylon Burks, who is very, very likely to break out, and Chig, who was already good last year, and now he's going to be able to capitalize off of that this next year. Okay? So, like, man, it's hard to understand. I will say this, though. Okay, I understand where you're coming from on the offensive line. There are a lot of questions on it. The only reason that I disagree with most people on it is because Dennis Daly is not on that offensive line. Because Dennis Daly sucked, and he brought that offensive line down from like, this is like the highest that you can go, from like middle of the road to just you can't even see it. But like, like it's just man, it's so confusing. And then you got to look at our defense too. We signed a defensive back that can come in and be the number one cornerback, especially when Christian Fulton has a yearly injury. All right. Then, our defensive line is stout as always, and our linebacking core is starting to get back up on its feet after we lost David Long Jr. and Harold Landry tore his ACL. So, like, and, oh yeah, and then people are talking about the Jags. Oh yeah, watch out for those Jacksonville Jaguars that their number one receiver has not played in 1.5 years. And oh yeah, did I forget to mention that they barely squeaked by the injury prone Tennessee Titans in the last week of the year, in the last week of the season with Josh Dobbs? Like, come on now. There is a reason that this team was 7-3 at one point. Okay? Like, it Ryan Tannehill got hurt, okay? And and here's the thing. We went 1-6 without Ryan Tannehill. Okay? Imagine if we would have even gone 3-4 with Tannehill out, we would have made the playoffs. If Tannehill would have stayed and he would have gone 3-4, we would have made the playoffs. Because here is, you want to give me three games that we could have won? Okay, how about the Chiefs? Okay, we took them to overtime with Malik Willis, who sucked in that game. Okay, whenever we lost to that game, I wasn't even mad because our defense did so dang well against Mahomes. Right? We could have 100% beat the Texans. Everybody knows that. We would have beaten the Texans if we would have had Tannehill that game. And we would have probably beat the Jags. Right? That's just the truth. So it's just, most people don't do their research. They see, oh yeah, Titans 7-10. Oh yeah, they're about to go tank for Caleb Williams. No, we're not. Okay, we have the weapons and the defense to win now. That's just the truth. And we have the veteran presence at quarterback. He may not be good. I understand that. But like he's better than Will Levis and Malik Willis, and he is good enough to get it to his weapons. Okay, we just give it to like Treylon, DeAndre, or Chig on a slant, and then they can just do the rest. And even Tajay Spears, who has looked really good, we can just give him a couple of screens and he can do some magic. Like I need to calm down. Because like if man, that felt really most of that felt really good to get out. Okay, and I'm gonna bring up another point that I've already gotten out, so it'll be a lot more calm. So, how about DeAndre Hopkins and the comparisons that people are making? If you would have gone to the Patriots or the Chiefs or the Bills, you would have said, "Oh, that's a great signing. D Hop's about to receive for like 1,000 yards and 5 touchdowns." But he came to the Titans, and now everyone's saying, "Oh, he's gonna fall off of a cliff because that's where receivers go to die." Let me go through the list of receivers that careers died in Tennessee. Okay, let's start out with Andre Johnson. Andre Johnson's career had already fallen off of a cliff. He played all 16 games the year before and only had 500 receiving yards. Next, okay, how about Randy Moss? He had already been traded 2 times that year, so you can't even like we traded for him because we needed a veteran presence. Okay, okay. Next, Julio Jones, injury prone, his entire career, almost his entire second half of his career. Okay, and he also was slowly falling off of a cliff before he came to Tennessee. Okay, next, Robert Woods. Robert Woods tore his ACL. He tore his ACL before he came to us, and he was old. So, like, you know, all of those comparisons to me are lazy. Okay, because D Hop. Okay, I understand he missed some games last year. I understand that, but you've got to think about the fact that he missed games because he was suspended, not because he was injured. Okay, he was actually fully healthy last year, except for like the last 2 games where they said he had a knee injury, even though they were resting him, so that way they could get good trade value out of him, which they didn't end up doing because they didn't feel like they were getting enough. But anyway, like he was well on pace to having like an 1,000-yard season if he would have played all 17 games without that suspension. That's just how I feel. All right. But anyway, that's how I feel about the Titans. I still think that they're probably going to make the playoffs this year. We'll probably get eliminated in the wild card, maybe the divisional round, but I don't think we'll make a deep run. That's just the truth because Tannehill is, as much as I have defended Tannehill in this video, he's probably going to find a way to sell a playoff game for us. That's just the truth. Anyway, I will be in Boston for the next few days. Actually, I already am in Boston when this video is going up. So, like, I will record as an emergency if something big happens between now and next Monday. But apart from that, I will not be recording anything. But I've already got an episode planned for next week, so that way I don't have to record on a Tuesday, because that's the worst time to record for me. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. This has been the Titans Rundown. I love y'all, and tighten up.